Welcome race fans, I am Mr. Road Warrior. Thanks for joining my YouTube channel. I've been a race fan since I can remember, and I'm not just a race fan, I'm one of those die-hard race fans. And everyone knew it when I was growing up, and I never outgrew it. NASCAR has changed their format of a race to just green flag running the race length to segments. And when I first heard about they were thinking about running heat race or something, I was like, you can't screw with the Daytona 500, the Coca-Cola 600, and you should keep a Talladega race in the Southern 500. And all the others are fair game. And you went and you screwed with the Daytona 500. And that's a big, like, there's no bridge to your history anymore. You've changed the points. Now you've changed the segments. You're not the sport I grew up with. You're a very short attention span, always looking for a quick feel-good hit instead of something that's solid and sells over a long period of time. Something that grew the sport in the 90s to its biggest popularity, close to rivaling the NFL, to dropping off to where there's empty seats everywhere. Buddy Baker in 1980 set the fastest Daytona 500 at 177.602 miles an hour. And they always used to tease Buddy, CBS did, mid-race breaks when they were close to beating that record. And they came close a few times, but they never were actually able to beat it. Elliott came close in 87. Earnhardt is the next closest in 98. That record's not going to get beaten. It's hard to say we're even in that same era anymore. Like, there is a definitely break in the NASCAR era in 2004 when the chase started. I didn't like the idea of the chase, but consistency over the season still mattered with it. And over a 10 race span, consistency is what got you the championship. And that makes sense to me. Your driver's not going to win every race, but if you're consistent, you're the best driver over that span. I'd prefer them to go back to the season long, but being that that's 2003 was the last time we had that, it's probably not going to happen. They went to this elimination format. In 3 years, they've changed it, so noted that was a screw up, but they didn't go fully back on their screw up. They put a band-aid over it. So outside of Daytona and Talladega, I never saw people sandbagging during a race, so I don't understand why we need to throw points at a mid-race. And that potentially the 15th place driver could walk away with as many points as the winner of the race, which is a fan in the stands. It's kind of messed up. You know, that's not how racing is handled. Granted, in some short tracks you get quality pass points, but man, that's screwed up. And I agree with the format change in Trucks at Infinity, and I don't mind it through the majority of the races. I wish you would have left the 500 alone. Okay, give points for the qualifying races, but leave the 500 alone. In the championship, I don't like the elimination style. The chase is better. The 10 race chase is better. And even better is the full season. What happened in 2003 is what happened in 2003 was Matt Kenseth outpoints everybody. And being that there was more races, just 2 positions over 10 races. That's 100 points. That easily extended his lead. Because points were still somewhat reachable through Charlotte. Because Kevin Harvick raced the snot out of Matt Kenseth during that race. And there were still several drivers with a chance of winning. It's just Matt needed to have a mistake, and he never had that mistake. It's like Earnhardt in '87, he won by 400 points. That's just him being awesome, not the format's fault. There are series that always come down to the last race. IndyCar, I'm going to throw out there. I know nobody watches IndyCar, but they have their point system always comes down to the last race. And Will Power has lost it in dramatic fashion several times in the last race. They don't have the long schedule NASCAR has. I think if NASCAR trimmed the fat off their schedule and reorganized it, they do themselves a lot of favors instead of coming up with more gimmicks. I hope this format ends the phantom caution to try to create a better finish. Races need to play out naturally, because when you get that good finish, it means more when the race plays out naturally than just throwing caution with 5 to go and letting them wreck up to the finish line. That's not the drama that created what we had, the boom in the 90s, which is unfortunate. So there's a little bit of good in this format change. It's rather confusing. Is it the best system? No. Is it better? Yes. Am I gonna stop watching? No, because I'm a race fan, and NASCAR has the best drivers in America. Have I been searching for a better race fix in other series? Yeah. Yeah, I have. I'll be watching the Rolex 24. I've been turned on to the World Endurance Championship. Yeah, those are long races, and they're not easy to follow here. But I'm working on something, because NASCAR isn't the awesomeness it was. So, thanks for watching. We'll catch y'all later.